since I was a little boy, I always felt that existence as such was weird. I mean, here we are. And isn't that odd? Of course it's odd.
Because it strikes you that existence is very, very strange. So, there is obviously a place in life for awe, astonishment at existence.
Strangely enough, we have the strange conviction that something exists, that we're here, that we're real. That has been an extreme puzzle to me, that just something exists at all.
If you shut your eyes and make contact with reality purely with your ears, I mean, it's kind of silly perhaps to shut your eyes when you're looking at television, but do it just for a moment. And you will realize that the sounds you are hearing are all coming out of silence. You hear, and it fades away, fades, 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 and finally disappears. It's a curious world, this, isn't it? Because you hear all the realities in it, the sounds, suddenly coming out of nothing. You don't see any reason for them to begin. They just appear, and then they echo away through the corridors of the mind, which we call memory.
Deep down, far, far in, is simply the fabric and structure of existence itself. Reality itself is gorgeous. It is the plenum, the fullness of total joy. Wowee. And all those stars, if you look out in the sky, is a firework display like you see on the 4th of July, which is a great occasion for celebration. The universe is a celebration. It is a firework show to celebrate that existence is. Wowee.
Love is always love of the one. It's the only love there is love of the one. Love is the absence of separation. A part is something separate. You can never really love a part, because in love, there are no parts in love. That's what love is, oneness, unity. It's not separation. There are no parts in love. So all love for anything is love of God, love of unity, love of oneness. But if we allow that love to become exclusively focused on a person, we are really kind of violating the universal principle, and sooner or later the universe will make the correction.
Awareness embraces everything. It has no definition. It is neither coming nor going. It always is. It is neither light nor dark. It has within it good and evil. It has within it hope and hopelessness. It has within it the beginning, the middle, the end Awareness itself is timeless.
Process of learning to love yourself. I think it really, for me, what it has been is acknowledging and allowing all of the stuff in myself. Just starting to allow it. Allow the fact that I can be neurotic. Allow the fact that I can have all my petty little fears, and that I sometimes get angry, and I sometimes am arrogant, and I sometimes doubt, and it's all there, and sometimes I'm lazy, and sometimes I'm energetic, and sometimes I'm ego needful, and sometimes I'm fulfilled, and allow all of that, and just keep allowing, and acknowledging, and allowing, and saying yes, and that too, and that too, and that too. It's like expanding to allow myself. Sometimes I feel guilty, sometimes I'm ashamed, sometimes I feel trivial. Sometimes before a lecture I feel anxious and insecure. Sometimes I feel totally at one with everybody, and they're all me. It's all parts of the dance, of the flow. And it's just constantly saying, and that too, and that too.
You and I were so well trained, we were so well socialized to be somebody. Our parents told us who we were. Our schools told us who we were. The culture told us who we were. If you just ask the question, who am I? Every answer you give is really a lie. Because it's a concept.
The real you is not a puppet which life pushes around. The real deep down you is the whole universe. So then, when you die, you're not going to have to put up with everlasting non-existence, because that's not an experience. A lot of people are afraid.
How could you be afraid? You are everything. What could you be afraid of?
The process of awakening is finding out you aren't who you think you are. And anything you think you are, mother, man, student, hippie, cripper, conscious person, lawyer, that's just who you think you are. Who you are is still something else again. And awakening is realizing that there is that part of your you, which you could call awareness, but it doesn't have to do with time, it doesn't have to do with space, it doesn't die, it isn't born, it isn't yours uniquely, it has no content or form. But it's what I am, finally. It's the statement I am. And the I, when you go deep enough into you and deep enough into me, it's the same I.